moment here again to just turn the focus inwards and connect with your breath. So closing your eyes. Again, taking the awareness to the nostrils. We'll take a moment to just observe the breath coming in and going out through your nostrils. Noticing the temperature of the air as it comes in and goes out. And then gradually deepening and lengthening the breath. So just watch the breath coming in, and again, like that balloon inside, fill with your breath. Exhale, let the air out and follow its way all the way out through the nostrils. So again, building the breath to lengthen the rhythm that feels good for you today. Take another nice deep breath here. And then with your next cycle, inhale here. As you exhale, taking the hands to the knees, let the spine curve, just tilting the pelvis slightly forward, rounding the spine, easing the head. Take a few breaths here. And then with your next inhale, start bringing the spine back up, roll through your spine, let the head be the last. And then we'll open the eyes, good. We'll come into a twist, taking your right hand in front and left behind. We'll did that on Friday if you were here. So letting the shoulders twist just a little bit and take that left hand behind, like you reach towards the opposite hip there. We'll take the chin forward and tuck the chin just slightly in, and then think like your ears dropping over the shoulder there. So getting that length in the back of the neck and the side, and maybe you feel that length in the front of the throat and the front of the top of the chest there. Good, and slowly release. We'll take that to the other side. So it doesn't have to be a very deep twist. We'll take the left hand in front, reach your right hand behind across, take the shoulders slightly into that twist, head forward, nose forward, tuck the chin a bit, and then think that ear easing over the shoulder, getting that length to the throat, side of the neck, back of the neck. And then coming back up. Great. And ease the twist. We're going to come into side reach, taking your left hand to the side, push away from the floor, reach your right arm up. We'll come into a circle, so the elbow can be as soft there. So you inhale, spread the fingers really strongly, open your chest, take the arm back, and then as you exhale, take the thumb in and squeeze into a fist as you take the arm forward. So you're going to spread the fingers open as you take the chest up and arm back. Squeeze, exhale into a fist. Take the chest down and the arm forward. Just following your breath here. So opening and closing the hand. Squeeze. Move with your breath. We'll take one more inhale. Spread and open. Exhale, squeeze and take it down. Good. And then coming into that side reach, just take a few breaths here, root down through the sit bones, release the left ear towards the shoulder. Lovely, and then with your next breath, slowly release. Great. You can take that to the other side, so walk the right hand, hug into the shoulder, reaching your left arm up, and then start circling. Inhale, really spread the fingers, open your sternum up towards the ceiling, then squeeze into a fist and take the arm forward, sternum down. So that upper spine gets a bit of movement here as well. Inhale back, exhale fist, squeeze as you take the arm forward. Together with boost for the circulation with that hand movement there, squeezing and opening. Take a few more, move with your breath, inhale back open. Exhale down, we'll take one more. Good. And then come into that side reach, lengthen, easing the right ear towards the shoulder. Lovely, and then slowly release. Great. We're going to come to all fours. And let's take a few rounds of cat-cow here. So mobilize the spine. Inhale, lifting your tail, opening the chest, lift your chin. Exhale, curl through the spine, release the head, neck there. Follow your breath. Go one more full round here. Good, and then with your next inhale, find your neutral spine. Tuck the toes under, and again, just for a moment, sit back towards the heels with your toes tucked under. Stretch the toes and the feet. And then inhale, shift the weight back forward, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here if you feel like pedaling the feet or wriggling the hips. Ease around the neck. Finding that length through the back, through the sides of the body, through the midline. And then with your next breath, walk the feet towards the hands. Come again into that hip with the butt, forward fold. Let's hold the forearms or the elbows or above the elbows. Relax your head between the arms, and again creating that little sway, keeping your knees soft here. And easing back into the center, release your arms, take a breath there. And then with your next inhale, root down through the feet, sweep the arms up, lengthen, come all the way up to standing. Lovely. Exhale, take the hands to your heart. Good. So we come into your sun salutation. Just come to the front of your mat, arms to the side. Follow your breath. Inhale, lengthen through the sides, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, step into your plank. Find engagement in your center. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your front. First round will come into a cobra. Press the feet. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale will come straight into your down dog from here. Good. And come back to your breath, watching the breath again, coming in and floating out as you exhale. Hugging the outer shoulders in, ease around the neck. Nice slow breaths. Good, and then with your next inhale, heels lift, knees bend, press back, look forward, exhale, come towards the front. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Root down to the feet, inhale, rise, arms sweep up. Good, exhale, hands to your heart. Ease the arms, and we'll go again. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, sit bones back, front body lengthens, look up. Exhale into your plank. Finding that length through your midline here. Inhale, exhale down. And now inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale into a downward facing dog. And come back into that breath here. Let your awareness rest with your breath. Good, and then next inhale, heels lift, knees bend, press back. Exhale, step, hop, walk, tiptoe to the front. Inhale, lengthen over the chest, look up. Exhale, over the legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll go one more round. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale into your plank. Inhale, exhale down. Cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath. Watching the breath. Finding that stillness and ease with your breath here. Good, and then inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, press back, look forward. Exhale, come towards the front. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, take the hands to your heart. Good. We're coming into your chair pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, hug into the hips, ease the shoulders down, and then come into your cactus arms here. So you're going to spread the fingers, inhale, open, and this time let's make the fists again. Take your right arm under, so squeeze the upper arms and tuck your chin down towards the throat. So inhale, spread open, you can lengthen your throat, lift your chin. Exhale, come into your fist, squeeze left arm under, tuck the chin. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale, make fist, squeeze, take the chin down. Once more, left side, open. Exhale, squeeze into the fist as you cross the upper arms. Now inhale, open, spread the fingers. Exhale, interlace behind. Inhale, filling the lungs, open the chest, lift your chin. Exhale, we'll fold over. You can keep the knees soft here, release the neck. Let the arms float, will feel good for your shoulders. Good, and then with your next breath, ease the sit bones back down, take the arms down and then sweep them up. So find your way back to your chair. Just take a few breaths here. We'll take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Plant the hands, exhale into your plank. Inhale here, exhale down. Cobra or upward dog, inhale. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. Then with your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step forward, finding your way to a warrior one to the right. So plant the back heel, take the arms up here. Taking the elbows to the side body here, and we're gonna lengthen with your inhale. Again, push through the right heel to lengthen the leg. Spread the fingers as you reach your arms up, and then we'll come into the fists as you take the arms down to the side body and bend the knee. So inhale, lengthen, reach, spread the fingers. Exhale, make fists, and take the elbows to the side. Move with your breath. Really pushing through the right heel to lengthen. A few more. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze into the fist. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, we'll take the hands to the ground, and now take your right knee to the floor. Turn the toes facing the long end, and leaving the left foot to the ground so that the out foot presses down, hand under the shoulder, and reaching your left arm over. And think you're taking your tail or the frontal hip bone slightly forward, push that outer foot away from your midline, and then reach with the finger away. So really get that nice length through the whole side body there. Nice. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, just taking the hands to the floor, and find your way straight into your downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Now with your next inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step forward, coming into your warrior one. Again, arms rise up here, shoulders down. Drawing that left hip back, take the elbows to the side. Gonna push through the left heel to lengthen the left leg. Spread the fingers, arms up. Exhale, squeeze into the fist. Slowly take the elbows to the side as you bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach up, spread. Exhale, squeeze. Take the elbows down. Slowly moving with your breath. Good. Let's take one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Take a big breath in. Then exhale, take the hands to the ground, and now easing that left knee to the floor. Turn your foot facing the long end and the right foot to the side. Push away from the floor with the left. Reach your arm over. Again, the outside of the right foot reaches away from your center, and then reach the arm away. Tail slightly forward. Take another inhale and then exhale. Then take the hands to the floor, and we're going to come onto our knees here, all fours. Tap the toes under. Inhale, take your right arm up, and exhale, take it through, ear to the ground. And then if you like, wrap your left arm around. Take your left sit bone back. It's coming into a nice twist here. So you can keep that nice deep breath, like that balloon idea with it in the beginning. Good, and then with your next breath, release, coming back to all fours, and we'll take that to the second side. So inhale, open your left, exhale, thread through, and wrap the right arm around. Take your right sit bone back here, open the chest, upper spine, middle back. And then with your next breath, ease back to all fours, slowly, and we'll come into downward facing dog. Take again a breath here. Now with your next inhale, lengthen your right leg up. Exhale, take your knee towards the chest, shift the weight forward. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, knee across towards the opposite upper arm. Good. Inhale, back, three-leg dog. Exhale, outside the right upper arm. Now inhale, lengthen back. And then exhale, step forward. We'll find our way into a low lunge here. So the back knee can be bent. Just going to take a moment to get that movement to the leg. So the only thing that you try to do is to lengthen your right leg, but it doesn't have to lengthen all the way. So get into trying to glide the tissues and get into some space for the sciatic nerve there as well. So going to open the right arm. So back knee straight or bent, hovering above the floor. Spread the fingers again, inhale, open. As you exhale, lengthen your right leg, take your right hand into a fist and thread through the left arm and right leg and tuck your chin in. So inhale, we're going to bend and open, spread the fingers. Exhale, make a fist, thread through, tuck your chin in. So the right knee bends as you open, lengthens as you take the arm through, tuck your chin in. Keep moving with your breath. A few more. One last here. Good. The next inhale, this big opening. Exhale, take the right hand to the ground and we'll step straight into your downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg rises. Second side, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen back, three-leg dog. Exhale across towards the right upper arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, outside the left. Inhale, lengthen up. And now exhale, knee to chest, step through, find that low lunge. Back knee bend or straight, opening your left arm. So we're going to spread the finger open. Exhale, start lengthening your left leg. Make a fist with the left. Reach through towards the right upper leg. Inhale, we'll open, spread. Exhale, thread through, tuck your chin in here as you reach. Moving with your breath, spread the fingers as you open. Exhale, make that fist as you take the arm through. Take a few more following your breath. So bending and lengthening the left upper leg there. Few more. One last full. And then now inhale, open the left arm. And then we're going to take this into a side plank. So options, you can always take your right knee to the floor and come into that side plank there. Or see if you can heel toe the left foot more into the middle and the right is on the ground. And stay with that. If you like some more, we're going to take the right big toe and then bend the knee. I'm thinking about your heel towards your navel there. Push away from the floor. Just hover here. If that's too much, keep the foot on the ground or ease your right knee to the floor and just lengthen here. Options. Or hover the heel. Great. Let's take one more breath there. And then slowly, slowly placing the foot down if you lifted it off. Find your way into a plank. We're going to take that straight to the second side. So select your option. Left knee to the ground. And then lift your right leg off. Find your side plank there. Or take your right foot to the side. Come to the outside of the left. Balance here. Or take that big toe of the right foot and then heel towards your navel. Push away from the floor. Balance there. Whatever variation works. And then slowly with your next breath, find your way into your plank. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your front. Inhale into a cobra, open the chest. Exhale into your down dog. Take a breath here. Good. With your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step forward and we'll come into your high lunge. Take the arms up. Drawing in the feet towards each other. Find that zip through your front. Good. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to take that into a twist. So take your left elbow outside the knee or arm outside the knee. Again, find your variation here. Press the arm and a leg against each other or elbow outside. Press your left thigh bone up and inner heel back. Now with your next inhale, come all the way back up into your high lunge. And exhale now, we're going to open into your right side warrior two. So we may end up facing different ways, but that doesn't matter. So right side warrior two. So simple here, should be fine. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay low. And now with your next inhale, bring your body up, and we're going to take that right arm in front, so you can come into your eagle arm so that your right arm is on top, left arm hugs under, and just turning your feet so you can come straight into your horse stand here. Good. And turn slightly sideways here. Hugging into the hips. Good. And then inhale, lengthen the legs. Turn the toes parallel, take the arms behind. Interlace, inhale, open. Exhale, come into a wide parallel forward fold. Just release here for a few breaths. And then inhale, slowly come all the way up. And release. And we're going to come back into that right side warrior two. So that wherever you are, so we can come back into facing your front there. So you can inhale. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Find your plank. Big inhale. Exhale, let's again come all the way down to the ground. Press the feet. Inhale into a cobra. Open the chest. Shoulder blades draw down. Exhale into your down dog. Take a breath here. We're going to take that to the second side. So inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, come into the twist. So take your right arm outside the left. Lengthen the spine here, or take the elbow outside. Find your variation. Again, think your right thigh bone up, inner heel back. Good. Inhale, press to the front heel slowly. Come back into your high lunge here. And now we're going to open that into your left side warrior two. So if you turn the other way, so whatever side you didn't do, I'm going to do this way now. So left side. And then inhale, going to come into your reverse warrior here. And then taking your left arm in front, I'm just going to turn this way so it's easier to see. Left arm in front. So come into your eagle arm, right arm wraps under. Find your horse stand. Hug into the hips, drop the hips down. Good. And with your next breath, inhale, lengthen, release the arms, interlace behind and turn your toes parallel. Second round, inhale, open. Exhale, folding forward. Let your head release there. And then inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. And we'll again come into that warrior two so that you can face wherever your front is. Arms to the side. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into your plank. Take an inhale. Exhale again all the way down onto your front. Inhale into a cobra. Press the feet, open the chest. Exhale. Coming into your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. I'm going to release the knees to the floor, and now We did a few weeks ago something similar. So I'm going to take the left foot to the side, and then we'll come into a twist here. So inhale, open your right arm. Exhale, thread through. So you're going to reach towards the left foot. Take your shoulder to the ground, like we just did from all four. We just have that one leg on the side there. And just release with your breath. Good. And now if you are okay, you can reach the right arm a bit further to reach towards the left foot. And then take that left arm around, wrap it, if you like, slightly deeper there. Take an inhale, and as you next exhale, slowly release. Lovely. Find your way back to all fours, and we'll take that to the second side. So taking your right foot to the side, gonna inhale, open your left arm, exhale, thread through, so you go towards that right leg, shoulder to the ground, ear to the ground, and just stay here for a moment. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, reach your left hand towards the right foot, and then wrap your right arm around there. And then slowly with your next breath, we'll release. Take the hands to the ground, find your way back to all fours. Good, tuck the toes. Come into a downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here. Now with your next breath, step your right foot forward. We'll come back into warrior two to the right. And now if you want to face the long end so you can see, I'll be your mirror. So we come down again, arms to the side. Look over your right. Keep your breath. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we'll come into extended side angle. Take the forearm to the upper leg or reach to the ground. And let's wrap the top arm behind so you can reach to the opposite or keep it behind your back. Tail forward and just start opening your chest, open your sternum up. So if you like a little bit more, reach the hand to the ground or stay with that. Lovely. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, come into your reverse warrior. Now with your next inhale, lengthening again that right leg, reach further. Exhale into that wide triangle. Just for a few breaths here. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze down. We're going to take that to half moon. So step that back foot in, take your time. Fingertips on the ground, find your balance. Trying to lengthen that right side. And if you like, hover the hand off the ground. Again, think about expanding that shape. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, little bend in that supporting leg. Take your hands to the ground and just square your hips. I'm going to step a bit further back. Look back, we're going to square. Take your chest forward. We'll come into standing split, so you can keep that knee bend and just fold over there. Or see if you can start lengthening, lifting that left leg up, fold over, take a few breaths. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bending that supporting leg. Step the left foot back, slowly find your way back, sort of warrior two footprint. We're going to lengthen the legs. Open to your warrior two to the second side, so just widening the stand there. Drop the hips down, arms to the side. Look over your left. Find your breath. So you can inhale, and as you exhale, extended side angle. Sweep that top hand behind, tail forward, and then start opening your sternum up towards the ceiling. If you like, hover the arm inside or reach to the ground. Push that back foot to the ground so you can get that nice length through the side there. Lovely. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then with your next inhale, lengthening the left leg, reach further back. Exhale, start lengthening, reaching over towards the left to come into a wide triangle, just for a few breaths. Lengthen the side. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze. Prepare for your half moon. Step slightly further in. And then lifting up. And maybe hover the hand off the ground. Find your variation. Root down through the heel, hug into the hip, and then think making that shape bigger. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, again, take your hands to the ground, bend your supporting leg and rotate your hips so they are square, lengthen that right leg back, and then maybe stay here or fold forward. Maybe start lengthening your legs and lifting the top leg up so you can open the hip there a bit to get into your standing split. Right. Take an inhale, and this time lowering the leg down and find your parallel, hip width apart. Come back into that forward fold. Bend the knees, just relax there. Take a few breaths. And then with your next breath, inhale, lengthen halfway, look up. Exhale, we're going to step back onto all fours. We'll do one more twist round here. So this time, you're going to take the right leg again to the side like we did. So the toes are facing straight forward. But now we're going to go away from the right leg. So as you inhale, reaching your right arm up, and away we go through exhale. So your arms reaching away from the leg that's on the side. Just a few breaths here. And gently press with the left hand away from the floor to take the left shoulder back. Get a little bit deeper there. You take another breath. And then we'll slowly come back to all fours, swap the legs. So we'll take the left leg to the side, toes forward. Inhale, open your left arm. Exhale, thread through, so we'll go away from the leg that's on the side. Tilt your ear to the ground. Just ease there for a few breaths. Good, and then with your next breath, slowly coming to all fours. And sit back towards the heels, find your child's pose. Come back to your breath here, just release for a moment. And then bringing the hands in, coming all the way up into a seat. We'll sit on one side and take the legs forward and come into your boat. So again, select your variation, keeping that lift. You can hold your legs or arms, ease parallel to the floor or lengthen your legs. And we'll try to again locate that pelvic floor and zip up all the way, and again that chest lifting, ease around the neck, keep your breath. And with your next inhale, we'll hug the knees to chest, and then exhale, plant the feet. So we'll come into that reverse tabletop, taking your hands behind, fingers facing your hips or slightly turning diagonal out. Hug into your hips, press the feet to the ground, lift up, and then open the chest. Keep that chin tucking in, just trying to avoid getting that tension into your neck if you can. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly ease down, second round, coming into your boat here. Slow breath. Good. Inhale, hug the knees in. Exhale, plant the feet. Hands behind. Open the chest. Really hug into the shoulders. Press with the feet. Press with the arms away from the floor. Lengthen your tail again towards the back of the knees, and knees hug to the midline there. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly release down. Great. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Again, your choice if you want to have the heels in or further out. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, round. Rest your hands on the feet or ankles, or take them in front. Relax the neck. Ease the breath. And then with your next breath, slowly come up. And we'll close the legs. Now we're going to come onto our knees. Just do an easy camel variation. So if you need some padding, you can double the mat under the knees there. And we'll tuck the toes under. Again, thinking about that length through your front, so the tail lengthens down and your frontal hip bones go forward rather than getting that into the back, lower back. We're going to squeeze the elbows in, and again, let's take the hands to the sacrum or lower back so that your fingers are down or up as works for your wrists. Think your chest is lifting, and then squeeze the elbows back, like that opening of the chest. Take your hips forward. And then with your next breath, using the quads and the core to come up, releasing the toes, and let's just sit back towards the heels for a moment. We're going to do another round. So coming back up onto the knees, tuck the toes. So you can do exactly the same. So we'll squeeze the elbows in and just finding that lifting your chest up. If you can reach to your heels, we're going to turn the palms out so that the fingers are on the inner heels there. And press the hands to the heels and heels to the hands. Like you split your arms apart and then push your sternum up through, and then your frontal hip bones forward. Really opening the upper spine there. Lovely. And then with your next breath, again, use your quads and your core to take that back. Ease the feet, and let's come into child's pose. Just walk the hands forward. Take a moment to release here. Lovely, and then come back up and sit on one side. We'll come into a twist before we'll transfer down to the ground. So I'll be your mirror. We'll take the right leg across. Left can be straight again or bend. Find your variation here. Just coming into what works best for you. If you want to go a bit deeper, if you want to just keep that as an ease, find what you prefer, what you need today. You can close your eyes, ease with the breath. Maybe turn your head over to the back shoulder. Let that right hip drop down towards the ground. If you need a bit more, you can take that left elbow outside the knee and press against it. If you need to get a bit deeper there today. Take another breath here. And then release. Great. We'll take that to the second side. Left across. Again, select if you want to bend the right. To ease the sit bones down. And again, finding what feels good for you. Maybe just an easy twist here. Close your eyes. See if you want to come a bit deeper. If you need more, you can take that elbow outside that leg knee just to press against to create a bit more of that resistance. Keeping that breath nice and slow here. Good, and then slowly release and ease. Great. Let's come down onto the front. So we're going to do that shoulder. Some of you were there last week. We did that shoulder stretch. So turn this way so it's maybe easier to see. Just going to take that right down onto the side, onto the floor, like into that cactus shape. So trying to get the elbows sort of more or less in line with your shoulder. And then the left hand is just on the ground, forehead on the floor. And slowly rolling onto your right. Keep the head on the ground. If you like, take the top leg, ball of the foot to the floor, and you can let your hips ease a bit further back there. Just relax here. Now with your next breath, again, go very slowly. The aim is to try to lift your right arm off the ground. So start moving back to where you came from. You can hover the top leg up and find the point where you can lift your right arm off, keeping that shape. Forehead on the ground. Hover it off. And then slowly release and roll all the way back onto your front. Good. Take that to the second side. So left arm in that cactus, right hand on the ground. And then rolling onto the side. Ease the head. Take the top leg back if you like. And just ease here, enjoy. Few more breaths in this ease. And now again, we'll try to lift up your left arm. So start engaging with the back of the shoulder, the arm, slowly rolling back. So find a place where you can just hover the arm off and stay there. Keep hovering the arm off, engaging with the back of the shoulder, the arm. And then rolling back onto your front ease, very good. And then we're going to come all the way onto your side and we'll do that twist thing we did on Friday. So taking your, wherever you are, so the arm that's on the ground, reaching forward, head on the floor, and then just finding a long line here, so sort of from your heels to the ear. We're going to take the top leg to the floor in front. So as work for you, you can soften the knee there. And then bending that lower leg so that your thigh bone is still in that line, so the knee is sort of facing the bottom of the mat there. And then relax down there. Take the top arm, start opening into a twist and taking the arm over the head or to the side. So if that top hip starts to slide slightly back, that's okay. Find a nice twist here, relax, close your eyes. Let the breath slow down, starting to ease off. See that exhale can again become longer than your inhale here. Take another breath and then slowly returning back to the side where you came, and then you can either roll straight onto your back and take that to the other side. I have no space here, so I have to turn to my side like this. We'll take the arm straight forward. Just make sure you have the space. You can reach a bit forward so that you're not resting on the shoulder, that is comfortable there. Lengthening your body, taking the top leg in front, just find the place that feels good, and then bending the lower leg, so again the thigh bone straight, knee pointing towards the end of the mat, and then come into that twist again. Have the arm over the head or open it to the side, finding what works for you. Close your eyes and drop back into that ease. Release, soften the breath. Nice effortless breath with a slightly longer exhale than inhale, if that's okay. Just let go of the old tension here. Take a few more breaths here on this side. And then very slowly rolling back. And we'll come all the way onto your back. And letting the knees bend, widen the feet wider than your hips, again so that the inner knees can release towards each other. It doesn't matter if they don't quite touch, just somewhere where you can relax the legs, taking the hands to your belly or on your side. Close your eyes. Just giving again the sacrum, the lower back a little release here. Releasing the weight of your pelvis, hips towards the ground, let go all tension. Ease the shoulders, neck, jaw, face. Letting the breath just find its way in and out on its own pace here. No need to do anything anymore. See if you can really soften and release around the sacrum. Letting the lower back, middle back, upper back ease into the ground towards the floor. Start slowly bringing the feet back into hip width apart. Hugging the knees to your chest, give them a little squeeze. Rock side to side or circle the knees, take a moment. Release here. And then lengthen the legs. Arms to the side. Just take a moment to notice how you're doing here. Notice how the body lands on the ground. Notice the effects of the practice. Let's bring the feet again together here and arms over your head. So we'll take 3 of those big reaches. So with your inhale, really lengthen, reach, holding the breath, and we'll exhale through the mouth, release. Then inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale through the mouth, release. One more, inhale, lengthen, reach. Hold the breath for a moment and then exhale through the mouth, release. Lovely. When you're ready, place the feet to the ground, knees up towards the ceiling. Roll onto your side. And then you can slowly support yourself up into a seat. Great. We'll just open the arms to the side. Take a nice deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take one more big breath in here.